Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and sometimes things get really, really testy on the set of Fox News. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Guys, Fox News sometimes can be a wild, crazy place, especially when liberal Jessica Tarlov is trying to make a point or going against Trump and she gets smacked down. Now, I personally enjoy watching it every single time. In this instance, a guest on Fox News said that they wanted to vote for Trump to bring America back to normalcy. And Tarlov went nuts. She's like, what are you talking about? He's nothing about him is normal. No, the economy was normal. Inflation was normal. People's lives were normal. They could afford to live. There wasn't wars raging worldwide. That's what he means by normalcy. So you don't like the way he talks? Okay. Maybe the way he talks doesn't suit you. I'm about results. And the man gets results, Jessica. He gets results for this country. Now, maybe you don't notice it because you're a millionaire. And it doesn't really matter to you how high the price of things are. But to the rest of America, yeah, it matters. I want you to take a look at this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Also coming from the other side, this is Joy Behar calling Trump a fascist. This was last week, and the Wall Street Journal takes it on in a new headline. Listen.
I think that to say that he's a fascist is completely accurate. I mean, it does fit the definition. He wants to send the military in to attack his opponents. I mean, what more do you really need to hear?
So fair to say there's questions about this on both sides, really, right?
No, well, Joy Behar is responding to things Donald Trump said, not the other way around. And you've seen Donald Trump himself and then J.D. Vance this morning on our own air with Bill Hemmer and Dana struggling to talk about the enemy within comments. He's been given the opportunity to walk it back, to say, oh, maybe I shouldn't name check Adam Schiff and the Pelosi's, and he continues with it. He thinks that Democrats are the enemy within, and he doesn't have a problem with sending the National Guard after them. So Joy Behar is responding to the comments that Donald Trump started. And I want to go back to what Sean was saying about the McDonald's thing. That image, it surely won the day yesterday. And I think that for people who are fans of Donald Trump, that is something that will really resonate. But if you look at what was going on social media on Saturday, for instance, the dominant thread that I was seeing was that Donald Trump couldn't help himself but to talk about how Arnold Palmer was well hung. On Friday, he was saying that Abraham Lincoln should have settled the Civil War. I guess that's the art of the deal, that he could have made a better deal. And then you have the enemy within comments. So if you look at the totality of that for the weekend, I don't think that speaks that well.
Well, the Wall
Donald
Street
Trump.
Journal took on those recent comments from Joy Behar and said the fear of fascism would have more credibility if Democrats didn't abuse power themselves. If they lose the election against a flawed Mr. Trump, it won't be because he is a wannabe Mussolini. The reason will be the Biden-Harris record. Your thoughts?
So
John?
Democrats have shattered all the norms. Again, a $500 million lawsuit in settlement or judgment in New York City against Trump, multiple cases against him criminally and civilly, the two impeachments, the Russia collusion hoax. But when you're talking about what's happened in the government, the fact that you had, I know the way the House works, you have Republicans put half, the committee on, Democrats put the other half. They did this committee on Russia collusion and only allowed Nancy Pelosi to put members on the committee.
That's not true.
It is true. Because Kevin McCarthy put his list of members in, Nancy didn't take them, and they put Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney on the committee. So Republicans, but not the ones that the leader picked. And so they're shattering the rules all around the way this government works. I mean, and I think Donald Trump to go, listen, let's get back to normalcy. Let's get back to actually respecting each other.
How big Arnold Palmer was? Are you kidding me, Sean?
But listen, we're talking about how the...
No. You tell me, if Joe Biden had stood up there and said, I saw Arnold Palmer in a shower once, and boy, that guy's got it going on down there. What would you have said? That he wasn't fit to lead?
That doesn't affect the way the government works, the way the government functions.
That you have an insane person as the head of the government?
Right.
And when you say we shattered the norms, maybe the guy who got indicted is the one that shattered the the
maybe it's the lawfare that was used to indict him on bogus charges.
Just real quickly, we've got to leave it there. But the response on the FEMA thing was also interesting, by the way, after we just had that couple on who said they've called and have not heard back. Jessica.
Listen, I want everybody to be able to get the help that they need. But it is notable that Congressman Chuck Edwards, a Republican who was standing there shoulder to shoulder with Donald Trump, was the one who had to release a statement after the hurricane debunking all of the junk that Donald Trump was spreading.
What does that have to do with getting people help on the ground?
Well, that's the point, that when Donald Trump and his allies tell the people that the help is not coming from you, that the government doesn't care about you, and they gave your money to undocumented people,
it's the people on the ground that are saying it. The people that are getting crushed on the ground that are saying, we're not getting help from FEMA.
Thank you so much to both of you. All right, we'll be right back.